All right, let's talk about something I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times. Your coach yells from the sidelines, be more aggressive. And you're just standing there thinking, what does that even mean? If that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down what that really means and how to turn it into your absolute greatest strength on the court. Yeah, so you're out there trying your best and you hear that, be more aggressive. Is kind of confusing, right? Like, are you supposed to start getting super mean, start fouling people? No, of course not. It's actually something way deeper than that. And you know what? It all starts in your head with your mindset. So, to really get what it means to play aggressively, we've got to look at the total opposite. And honestly, a lot of us fall into this trap without even realizing it. We start playing, well, playing not to lose. Just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got playing to not lose. You know that feeling, right? It's when you're almost scared of making a mistake. So you hesitate on a shot or you pass the ball when you should probably drive. In volleyball, it's like just tapping it over the net instead of really going for it. But on the other side, playing to win. Now that's taking that open shot with total confidence. It's making a sharp, decisive play. It's spiking that ball with purpose. See the difference? One is all about fear, and the other, it's all about the goal. And you got to think about this. Every single move you make out there is like you're sending a message. When you hesitate, when you play a little timidly, you're basically telling your opponent, hey, I'm not really sure of myself. And what do you think that does for them? Oh, yeah, it boosts their confidence like crazy. It gives them the green light to go harder and try to take the game right from you. Okay, so if aggressive isn't really the right word, then what is? I say we swap it out for something way, way more powerful. The real game changer here isn't aggression, it's conviction. And conviction isn't about being the loudest person on the court or, being pushy. It's this deep inner belief. It's knowing exactly why you're out there. You're there to compete, you're there to make plays, and you're there to win. It's like this quiet confidence that just shows up in everything you do. And listen, here's why this is so huge. People who study this stuff say sports like basketball and volleyball, they're like 80% mental. Just let that sink in. 80%. That means most of the game is played in your head. It's your mindset, your belief, your conviction. And the best part? That means it's a skill. You can train it just like you train your jump shot or your serve. So what happens when you start playing with that conviction? Well, the message you're sending to everybody on that court, it changes completely. See, every single action you take is a communication. That shot, that pass, that spike, it's way more than just a physical move. It's a statement. It's you telling your opponent, your teammates, and even yourself, hey, I'm here to win. So really, there are only two messages you can send. Message number one is, I'm not so sure of myself. You can probably take this game from me. Or there's message number two. I am serious. You better be ready for a fight. The first one, that's hesitation. But the second one, that's pure conviction. And when your opponent sees you're serious, that you mean business, they have to respect that. They start to play a little more carefully. You earn their respect not by being nasty, but just by being totally committed. But look, this kind of confidence, it's not like a light switch you can just flick on for a game. Nope. It's something you build every single day, long before tip-off. It's built in practice. And we've all been there, right? It's so easy to just go through the motions at practice. Just do the drills to get them done. But players with real conviction, they don't just show up. They show up to compete. They bring enthusiasm. They treat every single drill like it's the final seconds of a championship game. They're there to get better, to push, and to win, even in practice. And here's the real secret to all of this. The most important message you're sending, it's the one you're sending to yourself. When you train with that purpose, with that intensity, you are literally telling yourself over and over, I am a competitor. I am a winner. You're building up your own self-belief, brick by brick, so that when the pressure is on in a real game, that belief is just rock solid. All right, so this all sounds good, I get it, but how do you actually do it? Let's get super practical. I've got 3 simple steps you can start using to build that conviction, like at your very next practice. It really comes down to these 3 things. First, set your intention. Second, train with enthusiasm. And third, focus on getting just 1% better. This isn't some magic trick, okay? It's a process, so let's break them down. Okay, step 1.
Set your intention. Before you even lace up your shoes for practice or a game, just stop and make a decision. Tell yourself, today I am playing to win. Not, oh, I hope I don't mess up. No, it's I am here to compete and I'm going to make things happen. Just doing that sets the tone for your entire mindset right from the start.
Step 2, train with enthusiasm. You gotta bring the energy. Look, enthusiasm is a choice you make. So choose to run those sprints hard. Choose to really focus during the drills. Choose to squeeze everything you can out of every single minute of training. That kind of energy is contagious, and that's exactly what builds that powerful, winning message you're sending to yourself.
And step 3, and this one is super important, focus on getting just 1% better. Seriously, be patient with yourself. You're not going to become the most confident player on the court overnight, and that's okay. Just focus on being a tiny, tiny bit better today than you were yesterday. So maybe you hesitated on a shot in your last game. Okay, today, your goal is to take just one shot without overthinking it. It's all about small, steady progress. That's how real, lasting confidence is built. So the next time you hear your coach yell, "Be more aggressive," you'll know exactly what they mean. They're not asking you to be mean. They're asking to see your conviction. They want to see you play with that purpose, with that belief. Because remember, you're not just a player. You are a competitor. Now go play like one.